Sometimes you can't quite see your drawing the way you want to. Maybe the drawing just doesn't fit in your viewport in Paperspace and you want it rotated. Well, not a problem. You just turn your screen on its side. Okay, I'm just kidding. Not really. This is kind of what you're going to do, but with a little bit of a twist to it. Let's open up our trusty model beam example file. Now, we saw this earlier, and I was able to pan around and then quickly rotate the view. There are a lot of different ways to do that. One of the quickest ways is to hold down the Shift key and the scroll wheel, both at the same time. Then you'll get this rotation gizmo. That is what it's called, the rotate gizmo, believe it or not. And hold down both of those buttons and move your mouse back and forth and up and down and all around, however you want. This is very quick and very easy to do. This is the 3D orbit command. It allows you to spin around your file with a 3D perspective. Just remember to hold down the Shift key and the scroll wheel. Now, if you're using a Logitech mouse like I am, sometimes it doesn't work. In order to get a Logitech mouse to work, it seems that you have to download their special driver software. Do that and then turn on the settings for the scroll wheel commands inside AutoCAD. Otherwise, most mice, or mouse will work just fine, but I've found that to be true. So a bit of a heads up, you have a Logitech mouse and it's not working for you. So once you've rotated, your view around however you want, how do you get it back? If you come up to the ribbon and to the View tab, to the Views panel, you can just click on top and that'll bring it right to you. If you don't want to go to that ribbon because you're working somewhere else, then you can come up to your in-canvas view controls. Click on this middle portion here. This will control some of your settings, and this will get you to your different views. So you can just click top, or left, or wherever it was you needed to be. This one here on the right will change your different visual styles. You can always 3D orbit around however you want. Just come up here, click, then click top. Put it to whatever visual style you want, and that brings you right back. Another thing you can do once you're rotated is type in the word plan. Go to World, click it, and that brings you back to your top view. So there are a lot of different ways to get back to your set views. When we draw in 2D in AutoCAD, we typically are drawing in just the top view. That puts us at an elevation of 0. So you have your X, you have your Y, and then your Z factor or your Z axis, as you can see, is right here, vertically up and down. That usually stays at 0. Now the 3D orbit is fun. It's quick and very easy to do, but it lacks precision. And you can use it in model space. You can even use it in a viewport in Paperspace. But if you want to rotate your view precisely, you're going to want to use the dview command. Just type in dview, press enter. Now you're going to have to select some objects. You can select everything or you can just select one thing, but you have to pick something. Then press enter. Now there are a lot of different views in here that you can get to. Camera views, target views, distance, points, pan, zoom, twist, clip, etc. There's a lot in here. All you really need to know about is the twist option. You can just click right here on the command line, the twist, or type in TW, press enter, and you're rotating about the axis in which your view is. And in this case, we're in the top view, so we're rotating about the Z axis. Now, I can just pick something, and if you sit here, it will regenerate your drawing and give you a bit of a preview. Or I can be extremely precise and type in the value that I want. I'm going to type in 45. When we're done, just press enter again, and I've rotated my view 45 degrees. I haven't changed the drawing or anything. I've just rotated my view. I can spin around in here again and just get back to the way I normally was in my top view. So why would I want to do that? Well, because in your layout tab, create a viewport. Just type in the word viewports, press enter. We want a single viewport. Click OK. Just make it somewhere in here. Double click inside that viewport. Now let's say I want to create a view and I need to show this at a different angle. I don't want the I-beam up and down. I want it left and right. Well, I need to rotate the view 90 degrees. Type in dview, just pick something. And this doesn't select what you're rotating. It's not a rotate command. It's just rotating your view. It just does that so that it knows point of reference. Press enter. Type in TW for twist. Press enter again. Type in 90 for 90-degree rotation. Press enter. Enter again. And there you go. Now you haven't changed your model at all. You haven't changed it one little bit. All you're doing is rotating your view here. Now that's very easy to do, and that's very nice. And as I draw in my model view, as you can see, it's back to where it was. I can make my other creations here, and they won't be affected by my view at all in Paperspace. This is a really nice command to use if you're doing like a civil site layout or site plan of some sort, and you need to rotate your view so that the road that you're trying to draw in plan view fills up the majority of your sheet drawing that you're creating. So you can rotate it the precise angle that you want.